What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly so we can get right into today's show. If you're in the building, please drop your ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. So we're going to get into it. Let me know. Let me see if you guys can hear me. Okay. Shout out to everyone in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheepstay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everybody in the building. Happy Sunday, man. Happy Sunday to everyone. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Please hit that like button. Share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Share today's show. So we're going to get into it today. Not going to be that long, but we got to talk about this. So let's see who's in the building. We're going to get to today's show. $336.7. Salute. See you in the building. What up, Chase? Shout out to my man Chase Millie in the building. Appreciate you, Chase. Hey, L'Oreal, how you doing? Shout out to L'Oreal in the building. Salute, OG. Salute. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. What's good, Boot Camp? Shout out to Ebo. What up, bro? Shout out to Ebo in the building. What's up, Brownie? How you doing? Good to see you, young lady. Shout out to Lover Girl Brownie in the building. Shout out to you. What up, Cuzzo? Shout out to Cuzzo on the check-in. Salute. Shout out to UFO. What's good, UFO? Yeah, undefeated, bro. Should I be trying to calm down and DS1 be putting this shit on early in the morning? Shout out to you, OG. Shout out to my man Bob. What up, Bob? Salute. Wavy 45. What up, Wavy? Shout out to Mark McJoy. What up, Mark? What's good, bro? Salute. Mike C in the building. Salute, Mike. How you doing, bro? Man, we gonna get into it today, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all share today's show. Hit that like button. Share today's show. Y'all see today's show. Y'all see today's show. First of all, I want to shout out, before we get into the show, shout out my man Auntie. He always be putting on some good Sunday shows, man. Keep them Sunday shows going, bro. The coffee and chill joints. I like the Sunday shows. And a lot of times your Sunday shows, bro, the I be wanting to come up there and chop it up, but I be like, sometimes certain when certain people on your show, it's just not meant for me to come up there because it's just the energy is not going to mesh well. So I came to give my piece on what I heard, and not about the topic in particular, but what I heard. You know what I'm talking about, bro. So shout out to NT, man. Y'all go over there and support my man NT. Support the coffee and chill. We're having some good conversations on Sundays, man. Mike C says, beer, beef ribs, and DS1. Good Sunday, man. Salute. Shout out to my man Mike C. Right. Today's show. Shout out to my comrade in the building. Salute to my brother, Mr. Sutton. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. Today's show. Modern men focus on what hurts more than what works. Modern day men focus on what hurts more than what works. No solutions. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of black men on YouTube, right? They just come on YouTube to constantly spew a narrative that leads nowhere. These guys get on these panels and they literally have a diatribe that leads nowhere. It's leading you nowhere. When you actually listen to what some of these guys say and you interpret what they're saying nothing. They're saying absolutely nothing. They're saying the same shit that we've heard time after time after time. And what I realized today is that a lot of these black men don't want help. These black men don't want agency from other black men. These black men don't care about a solution. They're here to talk about how hurt they have become. See, because as men, this is how most men, this is how we listen to one another. A lot of us. We listening to where's the problem, and where we can fix it, or where we can help you fix your own problem. So when I be listening to these guys, right, all I hear is, or the conversation always returns back to them being hurt at some point by a woman. Now, mind you, Auntie had a great topic. But what I notice is these guys take the topic and what's being said and create a whole narrative around the topic about themselves. And they base whether they agree or disagree based on where they see themselves or where they put themselves in the narrative. This is what I picked up on today. This is why I says it's no solutions. These guys don't want solutions. These guys love telling their goddamn story. See, the same shit y'all get up here on these panels and accuse women of, y'all do it all the time. You niggas love getting up here telling your story. You niggas will literally sit there and talk for 10 minutes straight and have no point. You literally have no point, or you've made your point in the first 45 seconds, but you talking for another 9 goddamn minutes. See, when I see stuff like this, I know that I'm watching men who don't know how to solve their problem. These are men who don't have a solution. Shout out to my man, David Johnson. David gave solutions. This is why, if you notice, after a while, David ain't even had shit to say. Because as a man, when we give the solutions out, we should be talking about how we gonna implement these solutions now. What do we need to take out and what do we need to add so this shit could work? We don't care about the story no more. We don't have to promote the storyline. You niggas love a storyline. This is what I'm noticing. And see, y'all blame the women for this shit. But I see it's all deflection. It's you niggas doing this. You niggas are doing this. You niggas love to get up on these panels and go into diatribes about what women aren't. Women aren't this. Women aren't that. Women aren't this. Women aren't that. See, men who are listening, this is why David came up there and gave solutions. Because certain men, when we listen, all we hear is when y'all get up there on y'all diatribes, all we hear is he hasn't had a woman to do the things that he's saying these women lack. This is what we hear. So if you keep saying women aren't this, women aren't that, women ain't do this, women need to do this, women ain't do this, women need to do that, women ain't do this, women aren't doing that. No, your woman haven't done it for you. Your woman haven't done it for you. You see this gender war shit that y'all want to keep promoting? All men don't have problems with women. Do we all have, or we go through shit in relationships? Yes, because that's part of life. Life hits everyone and disagreements happen. But y'all gonna stop running around here acting like there's a problem in the world between men and women. This is what you niggas are not gonna do. Y'all are not gonna do that. And I'm starting to hear this shit a lot more with this new manosphere that has emerged. You new manosphere niggas think y'all gonna come in here and create a new problem in the world so you can have content. No, nigga. No. The world is not broken because black men and black women don't get along. No, nigga. This is what you niggas are doing. Well, it's inherently something wrong with the world because shut up. Because if you find a woman that will check all the boxes for your ass, we won't hear from you anymore. I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell these women because y'all are on that same frequency. This is why today's show is modern men focus on what hurts more than what works, because that's what women do. See, y'all want to get up here and try to, outwit the women and say some extra intellectual shit that you think means something when it doesn't mean anything. Y'all starting to sound like women. I'm starting to notice that the women are moving off talking about men now, and they starting to talk about women more. And you niggas are still talking about women. I'm noticing some of these women are they moving on. See, they learning from their bullshit. They're learning the rhetoric they've been spewing online, how it's been coming back, biting them in the ass. Some of them are learning from it. You niggas, you haven't learned from Kevin Samuels. See, y'all want to keep spewing the rhetoric, but you haven't learned from his mistakes. See, remember he died on the floor in front of a whore. See, y'all skip that part. See, y'all skip that part. Because all that shit he was talking was because Kevin was still hurting. And he was promoting being hurt. See, this is why you niggas can't see, or y'all don't want to see how harsh it was. See, that's not for us to determine as men. What we need to be looking at is how that man died. And how this man ran himself into an early grave. That's what we need to be looking at as men. You don't want to look at that. You want to look at the shit he was talking because you align with it through your trauma. Modern men want to focus on what hurts instead of what works. We want to focus on hurting instead of healing. See, when you get to talk about that, man, what is this nigga talking about? No, what are you talking about, nigga? I'm tired of hearing grown-ass men, grown-ass men, sit up here and try to philosophize and theorize why the world is fucked up because you can't find a proper woman. Do y'all understand how toxic that rhetoric is? Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that y'all are not helping no men with this shit? Because y'all are doing nothing but what the Black Manosphere 2.0 did, which is keep men stagnant. This is what you new manosphere niggas are doing, because that's what y'all are. You niggas are trying to keep the gender war alive because you have nothing to talk about. You have nothing to encourage men about outside of moving away from some chick that he feels forced to fuck because he's miserable. See, you won't tell him that. See, a lot of you men are laid up with women because you're tired of your dick being dry. And you put yourself in a fucked up position, and now you afraid to man up and get out of it because you don't want to make yourself look like a goddamn fool. You don't want to face the music, nigga, which is facing yourself. See all this man talk, and you running from yourself. You with that ugly girl because you need some ass, and she willing to give it up, but you embarrassed her, this woman, but you done married her and going to destroy this woman's life because you don't want to man up and admit that you was just a sucker horny ass nigga. See, y'all don't want to talk about that part. See, when men get to talking like that, now you niggas getting your feelings. Well, why are you calling me out of my name? And why are you doing this? And why are you doing that? You start shaming like the women. When men call you out for being a sucker. You know you don't like that girl. You know you ain't want to marry her. You married a nigga because your dick was dry. You don't even like her. But you ain't man enough to admit it to yourself, nigga. But then you get on the internet and talk about fat women. When you got fat women in your history, nigga. You've been fucking fat women for a long time. But then you get on the internet and act like you don't like them. Because what you really doing is you really expressing how you feel about that woman that's at home with you. And you ain't man enough to tell it to her because you a coward. You a coward. And you expect men not to call you out. I'm the nigga that will. And I call you out in your face, nigga. I tell you, nigga, go tell your wife the truth. Go tell her that you don't enjoy having sex with her because she too damn big. Tell her, nigga. And stop being a bitch. Instead of coming on the internet and want to prove you a man all goddamn day, but in real life, you a pussy. Sitting there giving her all them goddamn sympathy strokes. You know you don't like that fucking woman. But then you want to come on the internet and because this is your life, nigga. This is you niggas' life. Talking about these women, what you niggas are still playing victim right now. Oh, the world is just messed up for us. Shut up, nigga. You don't want to focus on what works because the first thing you got to do is stop lying. This is why I don't get on a panel with a lot of you niggas either, because you niggas be up there in character mode, just lying, making up shit. Because then when the women get around you niggas, half you niggas fall apart. I seen you niggas, Mr. Logical. I'm him. Then when the women get around you, you niggas get real watery. I seen you, boy. I seen you. But then you want to talk all strong and like you nigga relax and give us some solutions. Okay? I don't want to keep hearing how the world is fucked up and society and the cataclysms of society. Nigga, shut up. We heard that. Okay? We heard that in Manosphere 2.0. Go ahead with your black pill shit, nigga. Go away. Because if you black pill, you don't need to even, you black pill niggas shouldn't even be talking about women. You old doomsday ass niggas. The world is fucked up and the women just hate men and it's never gonna change. Nick, you're black pill, so you shouldn't even be talking about women. You need to be talking about how you gonna go live in the mountain with the Tibetan monks, nigga. Or you black pill niggas shouldn't even be talking about women. Or you doomsday niggas, something wrong with the world ass nigga. That's why the women fucked up, but the men ain't. Something wrong with the world, but only the women fucked up. Listen to these niggas. They ain't got no solutions for men. None. None. They can't tell a young black boy what to look out for. They're going to tell him some shit that they ain't even standing on. Well, you might as well go on out the country and find you a woman, black man. Young black man, you might as well go on out this country. While you on Bensonet scouting. This is the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Modern men focus on what hurts more than what works. Because most of us who be on here talking aren't even implementing any solutions in our own life. And it's starting to show with you niggas who want to keep recreating the black manosphere. You want to keep recreating some shit that has become toxic for black men. Y'all want to keep recreating it because it's that same cycle of pain and trauma that men want to keep spewing. Because at the end of the day, we want somebody to recognize that we hurt. Okay, so since we want someone to recognize that we're hurt, right? No problem. No problem. What up, Stingray? Shout out to Stingray. He said, this is why I rocks with you, Sheep Stay Sleep. You speak your mind and don't sugarcoat your opinions for no one. Shout out to my man, Stingray. Appreciate it, bro. What up, Shannon B? What up, FTC? Salute. Shout out to FTC, man. Shout out to my man, Big Dice. Salute. If we want people to recognize that we hurt, right? 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 Do you remember when you was a little boy and you used to get hurt? Yep. Sound off in the chat, fellas. And I'm not trying to call nobody out or make nobody look no type of way. Because I know stuff like this could be kind of touchy for brothers. But if you grew up with your dad or around men who instilled manhood from the time you was a boy, when you wanted something, right, or needed something and nobody heard you, right, as a young boy, we were not allowed to cry out about it. We weren't allowed to whine. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I want some chips. I want some chips. I want some juice. As a boy, did that get you some juice? See, we're going to talk about this shit today because you niggas love talking about what it is to be a man. You niggas love that shit. Because I see y'all been listening to some people. But if you do it right, do it right. You gonna copycat somebody's shit, do it right. Don't be talking about masculinity and all this man shit, and all you're doing is whining. I want some chips. I want those chips. This is what you grown ass men are doing. This is what y'all are doing. I'm hurt. She hurt me. I was hurt. My first wife cheated on me. My second wife took all my money. I'm hurt. They hurt us. They hurt me. And you want other men to now come and say, who did it? We men, bro. See, when you did that, your mama came and said, who hurt my baby? Who didn't give my baby no juice? When your daddy came, or when big bro came, or your uncle came, or your grandfather came, the first thing he said is, hey, boy, relax. Calm down. You're going to get what you want. But you don't cry about it. Boys don't cry. Men don't cry to be heard. They don't cry to be seen. They don't cry to get what they need or want. So what did that man tell you as a little boy? Stop crying. Stop crying first. This is what my dad used to tell me. Hey, boy, stop crying. Because you don't have no reason to cry. Because you only crying because you want something. Stop crying. What do you want? And when you get the, hey, what I said, stop crying. I don't want to hear the crying in your voice. Stop crying first. Talk to me. See that? Now, that might look a little different when your dad or a man deals with a girl. Because you might have to let her, you're going to have to let her cry. Some little girls, you're going to have to let them get it out like that. That's a girl. Right. They taught stability, emotional intelligence. You don't cry just because you could cry. What you crying for? Assess the emotion. You see? And notice I'm breaking this down because I'm speaking on how a man deals with a boy, not his mother. See, because his mother, boy, shut up. See, that's different. Your daddy not going to tell you that. Boy, shut up. Get over. You'll be all right. See, that's mommy. So that's some of our mothers. You a boy, shut up, get over it. You ain't bleeding. I ain't got to take you to the hospital, right? All right, get up and go. That's different. See, daddy going tend to how you feel, and then he's going to explain to you from a logical standpoint why you don't go about things a certain way. And I see a lot of you men haven't learned this. Because y'all get on these panels and y'all just be, I be listening like, yo, what is the point? What is the point? What's the point? Oh, I know what your point is. You want somebody to hear that you're hurt. You are used to not being heard. See, this is an abandonment issue. But see, this is why I always say we got to heal before we build. See, a lot of you men need to get off these panels and go to therapy. Shout out to my man D. Durrell. Go see D. Durrell. Get off these panels and go sit on D. Durrell's couch. Pause. Pause, D. Durrell. But y'all need to go and see D. Durrell. Because what I hear is an abandonment issue from a lot of black men because we're not heard. So y'all get on these panels and y'all go into these diatribes because y'all not used to being heard. Y'all are not used to being heard in depth, especially by women. This is why y'all always summoning women. I hear y'all do it all the time. I see y'all do it all the time. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, we back. Shout out to everybody in the building too. It's an abandonment issue. It's an abandonment issue. You men will turn y'all will turn a segment, just a point that was made about a topic, and turn the whole show around. And it is because we focus on what hurts more than what works. See, we don't want to have the conversation, or we are afraid how the conversation looks when men are sitting down actually discussing how to combat the trauma. This is why you have men who are against addressing it in a formal, healthy way without women around, right? Without any of that. There's always going to be a group of men or some men that's going to pop up and say, well, I don't need this. But the same men will tell you they don't need to go to therapy. Therapy isn't necessary. Are the same guys, every time you hear them talk, it's something about a woman. You dudes talk more about women than y'all talk about y'all goddamn selves. Y'all don't notice that? Y'all don't notice that y'all talk about women more than y'all talk about yourselves. Y'all are men, y'all are male content creators that talk more about women than y'all talk about men. And you a man. That is because what y'all are actually speaking about and y'all are constantly projecting is y'all trauma. Y'all problem is with women. That's why y'all always talking about it. Because Black people love talking about their problems more than the solutions to them. But if Black men, who are supposed to be the leaders, are supposed to be problem solvers, then we're supposed to be what? Solution based. Solution based. So that means in the conversation, you address the issue and then you provide a solution. The conversation isn't the problem. And that's our problem that we have, which is why we don't have the proper conversations, because we've turned having the conversation into the problem because we're only talking about the problem. And only talking about problems amongst men can become a problem because when we get in our feelings, it happens. Furniture gets moved around. This is why we need to be more solution-based, because solutions lead to what? Order, structure, which leads to what? Peace, which should be a man's bottom line. Peace. Peace, y'all. Meaning, I wish y'all well. I'm good. Leave me alone. Peace. So this is why we're problem solvers. So we could get back to being peaceful. Things could be in order. It smell good in here. My woman look good. My woman happy. I look good. I'm happy. My kids are happy. We just live it. It's peaceful. This is why we're problem solvers. We're not problem solvers to say, hey, I'm a man. This is what you niggas do. You get up here and start gloating because really what you want is acceptance. See, I read all through this shit. It's all trauma. You men are battling abandonment and acceptance. Something that a lot of us black men deal with. We're not seen. Our presence isn't recognized. We're not loved in the environment that we're in, and nobody cares what the fuck we got to say. We heard that already, nigga. You ain't got to bring that out no more. We heard that. New manosphere, bring something else. You're here now, right? You're here. Bring a new dynamic to the men. Bring a new dynamic to the men. Bring a new talking point to these women. They done heard all that shit. We heard it already. Okay? Black men are not heard. We're not respect. We heard that. We said that 10 years ago. Okay? You're not teaching. When you're saying that, you're not teaching nothing. Okay? That's been established. I need you to bring something new. I need you to bring some solutions to the table. You want to be the new manosphere 3.0, whatever these people want to call you? Bring some This is where we're at in the conversation. Y'all just got here. This is where we are. We're at the solution stage. You heard David Johnson. We're at the solution stage. It's nothing else to talk about. It's nothing else to talk about, make a theory about, make a narrative. We heard it all. You niggas ain't talking about nothing. Nothing. Pulling your little videos up, breaking them down. We did that 5 years ago. We did that. Pulling up clips. Oh, look at her. She sounds stupid. Oh, this doesn't make sense. We did that. We did that. Okay? We did that. Okay? You're not doing anything new. You're not providing any solutions. You're focused on what hurts. We already been through that. We had 10 goddamn years of the manosphere of black men talking about what the fuck hurt us. When are we going to get to what's going to heal us? How do we move on? How do we move on? Where's the videos teaching young men how to move on after a toxic relationship and not just run and get some new pussy? Where's the real words? Where's the real game? I'm listening. Huh? Oh, the way you get over a succubus is you go get another one. This is what you hear from the dating coaches. Why you think the dating coaches is they shit running thin? Because there's no real solutions. Because see, what black men really need is we need a software change. Oh, yeah. It's time to change up the programming. You see? That's what y'all scared to tell black men. It's time to stop being team demon. You want all this shit. You want the chaos to cease in your life? Stop dealing with these demons, nigga. Yeah. See, that's what y'all don't want to talk about. Because then, we're in church. Oh, he's a preacher. What the fuck are you getting up here talking about women all day? What are you? What are you? Don't you have a philosophy? Don't you have a gospel? The gospel of women never being shit. That's your gospel, nigga. Aren't you a prosperity preacher? Nigga. Hit the cash app. These women are strags. I need 25 cash apps. I'm going to give you a word. I'm going to give you the game on these women today. Hit the cash app. Fuck is y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? But when I bring up spiritual stuff, oh. But y'all literally have demigods. Y'all have made these content creators who spew hatred into demigods. Tommy Sotomayor is a demigod. Kevin Samuels is a demigod. Just like the people in the Bible made idols into gods because it represented what? Their trauma, their confusion. That's why they end up worshiping false idols, because the people were lost. See? Lucario is a demigod. Alan Roger Curry's a demigod. These are you guys have made these men gods in your life. And y'all live up under their philosophies, their religion. It's called red pill. But then you niggas want to talk about church. You want to talk about being a Muslim. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Nigga, you come from the church of Satan. And you talk about, but I can't talk about, I can't talk about God. I can't reference that. But you niggas reference Brother Polite. You niggas reference niggas like that, but got a problem with the church. See how we more focused on what hurts instead of what works? We focus on what hurts more than what works. We focus on the divorce rate, right? Who's getting divorced more than who the fuck stayed together. Why are we talking about who broke up, but we don't never champion the people who stay together? You're not championing your great grandparents that stayed together for 50 years. So their union doesn't matter to you because you weren't back in that time. You niggas sound stupid as hell. This how I know the world done got to y'all. Well, my grandparents is together for 70 years, but that don't mean nothing to me. That don't equate to you from that lineage, you idiot. What are you talking about? You have something, you have a good reference. What do you mean that has nothing to do with you? Do you see how this world done twisted the black man's mind? Your goddamn grandparents been together for 50 years, but you on the internet talking about some ain't no good women out here. So basically what you're saying is you're not worthy of the type of woman that your grandfather had, nigga. And if you're saying that you're not worthy of the type of woman that your grandfather got, what you inherently telling yourself is you're not a good enough man to get a good woman. You see? You see? You see? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. Now give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. We back. We back. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to my man Dice. What up, Dice? I see you in the building. Shout out to the Big Dice Chronicles. Salute. Y'all go support my man Big Dice, man. What up, Zion? Salute. Hey, Rain and Woman, how you doing? What's up, Melanin in Mind? What's going on? You see? So if you come from good men, guess what? What's all these problems? What's all this shit about bad women? If you know you qualify for a good one, why are you so focused on what hurts more than what works? See, that's not masculine. We don't just sit around and delve in the shit that we don't have and delve into our insecurities, and we don't sit down and soak in that shit. Guess what we do? We continue to work to change those things, to change those situations. Faith without works is dead. So we continue to work, as well as believing that our situation would change. You see? You see? But you got so-called dudes who call themselves good men who think that all the world have to offer them is a bad woman. That's because you're not focused on the solution. You're not focused on what's going to work. And what you men need to realize is while y'all be on these panels saying the shit that y'all saying, the woman that you looking for might be listening, nigga. Did you ever stop and think about that? That the woman that you think you can never find, she might be listening to you say all this fucked up shit about women, and she like, damn, I don't even like this dude no more. Did you niggas ever think about that? No, because you're not solution based. If you're not solution based, you're not masculine. If your solution is to run out of a country and think you're going to run from women and go to another country and somehow it's this new form of woman, that's not masculine. That's immature. That is immature. I'm not going to say it's effeminate. It's immature. It's immature for you to think you're going to run. You're going to run from what women inherently comes with. You're going to run from it by going to another country. That's immaturity. That's not masculine. You running away from accepting the harsh realities that men have to accept as a man. We shouldn't be worried about the harsh realities that a women have to digest because that's for them. You see? So if marriage has worked for the men in your family, then why you speak against it? Why are you speaking against it? Why not focus on what works instead of what hurts? Because we all got to deal with what hurts. But are we willing to do what works? Where's the solutions, brothers? How are we preparing ourselves for that said woman? Because a lot of you dudes get up here and talk this shit, but you only been loyal to a hoe. Yeah, I said it. You only been loyal to a hoe. A hoe broke your heart. Let's just be real, fellas. How many of us actually got done dirty by a good goddamn woman? Now we going there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Put it in the chat room. Put it in the chat room. How many of us been done dirty by a good woman? Huh? Huh? How many of us been done dirty by a good woman? Sound off in the chat room, fellas. See, you see today's show? Modern men focus on what hurts more than what works. How many of us been hurt by a good woman? A woman that we knew was there for us. How many of them women hurt us? Or did we hurt them? Or did we hurt them? Let's talk about that. Oh, now I'm on the side of the women. See, all that sucker shit you niggas be on, ain't none of that man shit. Are you on team what? Nigga, shut up, you goofy. We grown men. We grown men in here. Shut up. Shut up, nigga. Stop all this fake bravado. Yeah, we the man. Go over there, you mascot. You trying to win. This is a game for you. This a joke. This is battle of the sexes. Goofy shit. I don't play them games. I don't even like being around dudes like that. That's goofy shit. It's goofy. I'm gonna ask this question again. How many of us? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Bob said 304s and 304s pretending to be good women. No, they not pretending to be good women. They're pretending to be the women we claim that we want. And Bob, you know, just like I know, a lot of us don't know what type of women we want because a lot of us won't admit that we even want a woman. Because most of us don't want to be in relationships. We just want some pussy. This is how we confuse the 304 with the good woman. It's not that they're pretending. We're falling for it because we're thinking with our dicks. Your dick gonna always tell you she a good woman. These the type of conversations men don't want to have. Your dick gonna always tell you she a good woman. Your dick gonna tell you, oh yeah, that's a good woman right there. Nigga, you ain't even thought past go. You ready to nut. You ain't even questioned where she come from, where her mama from. Nigga, please. They ain't pretending, nigga. We fooling ourselves. That's what we be doing. That's what we be doing. They come dressed up and we believe it because we thinking with our dicks. We falling for it. They only doing what they supposed to do. How you think she knows she ain't shit and she keep doing you dirty because nigga, you the one that's dumb, not her. You the one that's dumb. You the one believing she a good woman and she knows she ain't shit. And guess what? Just like a nigga who get tired of pretending he like a chick, she gonna get tired of pretending she a good woman. See, that's why when you find out that she not a good woman and you find out that she ain't shit, guess what she do? So she stand right in your face and look at you like this. So what, nigga? Why you think they do that to us, fellas? What up, Frank Jizza? Why you think they do that to us, fellas? Because she already knew she wasn't shit. It was us that fell for it. It was us. That's why when you're mad, oh, you ain't shit. You're lying ass. Bah, 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 bah. You're lying. You're trifling ass. Bah, 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 bah. She be sitting there like this. See, I know because that was me going off. Yeah, you're lying ass. You just this. You that. You this. You that. They be sitting there like this. Because in their mind, they be like, nigga, I already knew this. You just finding out. They be sitting there like this. Why you think they be so calm, y'all? Why you think they be so? Because she knew she was a piece of dog shit in Central Park the day you met her, nigga. You just finding that out. That's why she's so calm about it. Right, D's? That's why they be so calm about it. She knew she wasn't shit. She knew that. You just found out. That's why you mad. She's sitting there like this. Whatever, nigga. She's just sitting there like this. Texting the next nigga. Yup, he getting ready to leave. Texting him. There's no pretending. We be pretending. We be believing that it be us. Because we like to do what hurts more than what works. We like to do what hurt. Because it became a sense of ecstasy to do what actually hurts us. It makes us feel good. This is a twisted mindset that black men have. Right. Good question, OG. Do we really want the responsibility? Good question. What's up, Celine? How you doing? It be us. It be us. And we focus on what hurts us more than what works. This is why we promote the hurt instead of what works. We promote the argument more than the actual solution. See, because when men sit down and have a discussion about solutions, you know, there's not a lot of chaos going on. There's not a lot of distractions. You know, there's not a lot of people watching. You know, because people don't give a fuck about what black men think. So, you know, when we actually sitting down talking about some of importance, we don't have a lot of people in the chat room. See, black men, we want to be seen, we want to be heard, we want to be accepted because we've never done that for ourselves. So we just continue to act out and to do what hurt us more than what works. Long as I could show my ass to get attention, i.e. King, Little King, T.I. son. See, T.I. son, he's focused on hurt. The little things that he didn't get when he was young. The time that wasn't spent when he was a baby. He's more focused on that than him understanding as a grown man now that his parents made certain levels of sacrifice so he can live the way he lives. This is why his family dynamic works the way it works. See, y'all are just like Little King. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. That's you niggas getting up on these panels with these 10-minute diatribes about nothing. You standing on business. Like King, you ain't saying shit. You like Lil King, all y'all. You like King. And then you feel embarrassed because dudes be laughing like, bro, what you talking about? Like T.I. was doing to his son. Like, bro, you sound crazy. What are you talking about? Stand on business? Like, nigga, you had a pacifier in your mouth until you was 12. What are you talking about? Then, when the men speak on the shit that y'all do, now, oh, you don't like me. Oh, you have a problem with me. Oh, I never said nothing about you. I don't know you. You acting just like Lil King. Nobody could check you. Nobody could say nothing to you because you in your feelings. You in your feelings. Your feelings is blinding you from the solutions. Your feelings, you focus on what hurt, has blinded you from the solution. It has blinded black men. This toxic rhetoric has consumed black men so much that they rather spew that than to actually take all of their hurt and tell it to an actual therapist. See, when it was first said that black men need therapy in this space, it was said that that's a female thing, that that's feminine. Learning how to assess your emotions, have emotional intelligence, go to therapy, heal before you build. That was all considered purple pill and feminine. Listen to that. Instead of paying attention to what works, because those women that you want to throw therapy on, they actually went to therapy and now they're actually better people. She's just not a better woman for her man. She's a better person. She was able to assess some things that made her a better person. So now, and automatically, she becomes a better woman. She becomes a better wife. She becomes a better mother. She becomes a better sister. She becomes better in her house and outside her house. This is what these women have done that has went to therapy. While you niggas sitting here calling therapy feminine, emotional intelligence feminine, these women have gotten better. And that's what the men need to focus on, the results. What works? What works? If we problem solvers, that's what we need to focus on. What works? What is the best and the most efficient way to solve this problem, to solve these problems? We want to keep talking about why there is a problem. This is what the men are doing. The men want to keep talking about why there is a problem. I'm going to tell you why there is a problem. Because there are problems in life in general, bro. Okay? Okay, bro? As long as you here on this plane, you're going to have to deal with some shit. All right? Okay? They're not going to go away if women go away. All right? Let's make that clear. The problems black men have will not go away if black women was to just straighten up today. If black women was to straighten up right now, is that going to stop you niggas from going to prison? High incarceration rates. Will that stop? Poor educational support. Will that change? Constant threat of extinction. Will that change? Homelessness for black men. Will that change? Persistent barriers to wealth. These are all issues that black men face. So if black women was to straighten up today, that's going to make the bank give us a goddamn loan? Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. If black women straighten up today, that's going to stop black men from running around killing one another and being on demon time with each other. Is that, huh? Explain that. Because last time I checked, these same women that y'all be talking about, oh, they don't even read to their kids. Nigga, do you go to parent teacher night? You see what I'm talking about? See, this is why y'all gonna always have a problem with a guy like me. See? Don't talk about they not reading to your kid when you don't even know how well your son behave in class, because you don't go talk to the teacher. You leave it all on his mama, and then when your son end up dumb, you blame his mama. You stupid nigga. And then you niggas get up here and you spew this shit like you ain't in the wrong. Because you just looking for something to blame his mama, because you blame your mama for the reason why y'all ain't together. And even if that's so, why you gonna hurt your son because of it? Why would you allow your son to be fucked up because of it? If you know his mama dumb, why wouldn't you step in, nigga? So you gonna let your son be uneducated just to blame his mama because you really still mad at his mama because his mama fucked your best friend. And that's why y'all ain't together. And that's why you questioned the paternity of your son, because you thought it was your homeboys. And this is why you don't really care about the little boy, because you had to learn to love the little boy, because you never thought the little boy was yours because you mad at his mama. So now this little boy got to go through some shit that ain't even got nothing to do with him. And you ain't even man enough to protect that little boy, because your fucking feelings is hurt. I'm hurt. And I'm not making fun of black men. I'm making fun of you niggas. Because it be y'all niggas who get up there and talk high and mighty. I'm Mr. Logic. And I ain't talking about Logic, because I know who that is. I ain't talking about you, Logic. But I'm talking about you niggas who be so high and mighty on intellect when I could see right through you. See through you like a backboard, nigga. You trying to hide your hurt in your philosophy. When we gonna stop doing that, man? You trying to hide your hurt in these philosophies, in these euphemisms, in these stoic quotes. Nigga, I see right through that. I see right through that. Oh, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. That's you niggas. I'll be sitting there like, this nigga is triggered. I'll be sitting there like, this nigga's triggered. And instead of him focusing on what triggers him and staying away from that, he keeps engaging and putting himself there because he likes to argue about being hurt and what somebody did to him and how nobody ever understands and how only some men understand, and the men who even don't understand, they're on the same side as the women and they're really our enemies. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Do you talk like that around your grandfather? This is what I want to know. The shit that y'all be spewing here on these airwaves, do y'all go to Thanksgiving dinner? Thanksgiving just passed. Shout out to my brother Dale Diddy. Peace, my brother. She said, now that's below the belt, DS1. What's up, Rashawn? What's good? Let me ask you this. Thanksgiving just passed. Do you men who get on these panels and you new manosphere niggas, right? Do y'all go around the men in y'all family, after y'all finish eating, y'all watching the game, or after the game done went off, or right before the game, y'all chilling, y'all getting y'all drinks, y'all doing what y'all doing, prepping. Y'all know what I'm talking about, fellas, when I say prepping. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So while y'all prepping, I'm gonna ask you men this. Ask one of your great uncles or something. Have he ever heard of the red pill? Bring this YouTube rhetoric and put it in real life. And that's where you see if it's real or not. See, this is how I knew you niggas were capping. You see? Your grandfather, who been married for 50 years to your grandma Ethel, right? Rest in peace to Ethel Carter. I love you. Right? She on my mind. Right? Right? Ask him, did he have to be a red pill man to keep your goddamn grandmama? See, I'm sick of you niggas and this internet shit. See, I'm not a man in a book or in a fairy tale. I'm a man in real life, in real time. Ask your grandfather, did he keep his marriage because he red pill? Ask him. Ask him, nigga. Strat Patrol in the building. Salute. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him that. Ask him that. Ask him, does domestic discipline work? Ask him, were they together for 50 years because they went 50-50? All this dumb shit Y'all like to come up here and turn into philosophies and then turn into religions. And then you use the content creator as a false idol or God. And then you start thinking that this is part of life. Being a black pill is nothing but defeatism. That's not real. It's not a real ideology. It is not a real philosophy. No, it's not. In the real world, people like that are not even seen or heard, which is why the man who created the black pill concept, who brought it to the manosphere, you don't see him. He's behind a black screen. Y'all gotta pay attention. He's telling y'all to run from life because he won't even show himself. He has ran from life. He has checked out. That's why he's telling you to. Modern day men focus more on what hurts than what works. That's why you want us to stay in the dark. You want us to stay in the dark. You want us to stay on demon time. Because you don't want us to see ourselves for who we are. You don't want us to get to know ourselves, our true self, not the mask that we put on for the world, not the character that we put on for the world. You see? Where's the solutions for that? See, y'all have the solution to tell me to stay stuck in my problem. You know how to tell black men to stay angry. You know what to tell black men so they can stay frustrated. You know what to tell black men so they stay womanless, don't have a wife, don't have a woman in their life. You know what to tell them to keep black men miserable. But what do you have to tell us so we can get up out of that? Where's the solutions for that, smart guy? Logical guy? Where's the solution for that? I'm talking about something that is comprehensive and that will last. Don't give me no temporary fix, because that's not a problem solver. See that? Don't patch the hole up. We need a solution, nigga. A solution. Okay? We don't want patches for the inner tube. We want a whole new wheel. Give us a whole new wheel. Don't patch the tire up. Because over time, guess what? You're going to end up with another flat tire. And you're going to have to get a what? A whole new one. That's what black men need. We need solutions. We need a whole new way. That's what you niggas won't say. We need a whole new way to go about this shit. A whole new way to look at this shit. A whole new way. Because the way we've been doing it ain't been working. And you know why I ain't been working? Because we've been doing it the way someone who wants us to fail has been telling us to do it. We've been listening to the motherfucker who want to see black men fail, the devil. The devil. He wants to see God's men fail. So guess what he do? He glamorizes our hurt. And dresses them up and make them into caricatures so we could look up to them like a pimp, like a gangster, like a drug dealer. See, the devil created all of this. You see? See, if you listen to the life of a pimp, a lot of pimps were abused, mentally abused. A lot of them were molested. Pimps. And a lot of their abuse came at the hands of women. Why you think the biggest pimps you hear, they say they got the game from their mama? Their mama was a stomp down. This is pain, man. This is pain. And we allowed the devil to make us think that what we doing was a real solution, when all we was doing was looking for a way out of the situation. And we used those temporary fixes and we turned them into lifestyles. You think niggas wanted to be kingpins? No, niggas just wanted to pay their bills and to have a woman smile at them sitting in the passenger seat of that nice car. That's what we all wanted. That's all niggas wanted. We just wanted our women to look at us as being men and being able to hold it down. That's why niggas was selling them drugs, man. So we could go take our woman shopping and she's smiling and she's sitting in the passenger seat and you just look over at her and she just looking at you all enamored. That's why niggas did that. That's why my family did it. Poverty. So mama could stop crying on her knees every night. Asking God for a miracle. You heard what Tupac said? I put the rent in the mailbox. And now we more focused on that. Niggas get up here and argue about who sold the most crack. Listen to that, man. You want to out demon me? Go ahead, my brother. All that shows is that you're just as much as destroyed as me. We want to talk about how many I killed more niggas than you. I sold more drugs than you. I took advantage of more women than you. I'm a better man. Listen to that, bro. Modern day men focus on what hurts more than what works. We glorify who we hurt. We glorify hurting people. That's not man shit. That's not a man, bro. That's some other shit. You can't even. That's some other shit, bro. That's a whole nother entity. That's some demonic spirit. That's some other shit. That ain't no man, bro. I didn't know the type of stuff my grandfathers was into until they died. I didn't know what my uncles and them was into until I got old enough to understand. Then I come on here and I hear black men glorifying killing, glorifying womenizing. That shit was never, that shit was never cool. That shit was never cool. That wasn't made cool. And my grandfather was a pimp. He was a pimp, a real pimp, a real one. We ain't gonna go into that because he ain't here to tell a story. Stomp down. You think he taught my older cousins and my uncles and them to be womanizers? No, we were taught to love women. And my grandfather was a pimp. We was taught to love women. Because he wasn't a pimp because he hated women. He was pimping because he grew up in a time where that's what black men was doing to feed themselves. My grandfather had he had mostly sisters. He had all sisters. He had all sisters. He didn't hate women, but he was a pimp. You see? See, I learned so much from my grandfather, even though he didn't directly teach me this stuff. But just me knowing who he was and me understanding me and me knowing my mom and my aunts and my cousins, the people he raised, I understand what it was about. You see? Men don't focus on what hurts. We focus on what works. See, because I don't know about y'all, but when I don't like pain. I get to moving. I'm ready to move around. I want this pain to go away. I'm trying to subside it, ignore it, do something for it to be off my mind. I, I don't know how to just sit in it because I get frustrated. I get mad. And I'm not saying that that's good because that I'm in therapy. So it might not be good for me to get mad because I feel pain. But I'm telling y'all that that's me trying to work the shit out. Because I know at the end of the day, man, when y'all get off these panels, man, y'all continue thinking about this stuff. This shit weigh on brothers, man. That's why y'all gotta come back the next day and talk about it again. You gotta come back and do a review. You gotta come back and do a recap. Oh, I heard somebody say this on the other show about me. Let me clear this up. Now it's a 9-hour clear up. No solutions. Let's get to some solutions, bro. Here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we're about solutions, man. Heal before you build. That's a solution. We are our own agency, understanding that as black men, we got to care more than anyone else. We got to work with each other more than anyone else. That's a solution. We got to become more solution based. Find the solution to your anger. Go to therapy. They'll give you ways to find that. They'll help you with different techniques. This is not a competition, fellas, between men and women. This is not a competition to say, oh, look, we're doing this and y'all haven't done this. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's get off that, man. Let's get off that, bro. We've been on that for too long. Let's focus on what works. Let's address what hurts and focus on what works. Let me repeat that. That's right, OG. Be kind to yourself. Let's address what hurts. I'm not telling brothers to shut up, because that's something I'm not telling you to just don't say nothing about it and I'm not saying that. Let's address what hurts, but focus on what works. See, we got it the other way around. We like to address what works, but focus on what hurts. This is why we not getting nowhere, fellas. This is why the needle not moving. Because we're more invested in what hurts and not what works. We need to address what hurts. Yes, we need to talk about it. Yes, we need to vent about it. But then we need to focus on the solution. We need to focus on the techniques and employ these techniques. We need to focus on what works, not what hurts. We've done that for too long. And we never get any help because we don't understand that we're our own agency. So when you hear another black man telling you go to therapy, when you hear another black man tell you that he is a licensed professional counselor, a licensed therapist, you go and you see that black man. Because what a brother like D. Durrell has become is he has become a form of agency to black men. He's showing us agency in real time. I know black men going through a lot. I became a licensed professional. So not only am I dealing with my brothers because I care about them, but I actually know how to do it from a licensed professional standpoint. So if you want to hear the professional side of what y'all come here and get motivated from here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all go support my man D. Durrell. Because he gonna give you all the terminology. But what I love about D. Durrell is he's still a black man who know how to break it down for niggas. He know how to make all that glamorous, professional, high level shit, and he know how to bring it to the everyday nigga. That's why y'all need to go holler at my brother D. Durrell. You see? We are our own agency. We can't keep saying, oh, the system, the system, the system, the system. Well, if the system is broken for us, then why can't black men create their own? And that system could simply be a system of support and reciprocity. Just a basis of respect and reciprocity amongst black men. If I got an issue, black man, the first person I'm gonna reach out is to another brother who has that. He has that product. Does he have that service? Is it reputable? Is it reputable? We got to start doing what works instead of focusing on what hurts, man. Focusing on what we don't have instead of working toward getting it. Focusing on who we're not instead of focusing on becoming the best versions of ourselves. Come on, brothers. Let's man up on that level. Let's man up, bro. Let's man up, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. What we scared of? What are you scared of? The side effect of this is us having more children, having good women, and having peace in our life. That is the side effect of all this shit, fellas. Us coming together, us, only good is going to come from it. What you scared of? Scared of something good finally in your life? I know. I deal with that shit too. I know. Shit, I have a problem with accepting gifts. I'm not better than y'all, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Stayed much longer than I intended. But I appreciate y'all, man. So-called black man, salute. What up, MR? MR says being accountable is the start of the healing process. Facts. Shout out to my man, MR. Shout out to everybody, man. Bob says, I still speak with a counselor from DR that I met over a year ago. As you should, bro. As you should. It's D Darrell the Rebirth. So-called black man put it in the chat. Bob says, I was trying to find acceptance from people who never liked me for years, and it did much damage to me. I'm learning to love myself and love those whose love I can truly accept. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to my man Bob, man. You came a long way, my brother. I'm proud of you, bro. Blessings to you, my brother. Definitely came a long way, bro. Shout out to my man Bob. I know you, Bob. You could definitely relate heavily with this topic of focusing on what hurts more than what works. You know? Salute, bro. I'm happy for you, my brother. Happy for you, bro. Real talk. Shout out to everyone for tuning into today's show, man. Shout out to everyone for tuning into today's show. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. Hit that like button and share today's show. If you enjoyed today's show, you would like to financially support today's show, the links are going across the screen. Shout out to everyone if you have hit that PayPal, if you've hit the Venmo, it's very much appreciated. Shout out to everyone who has financially supported today's show. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate everyone being here. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't forget, get down in the comment section. Down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show, man. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. We will be back tomorrow, right here, same time, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all the visionaries. Shout out to my lovely mods for always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on this Sunday. Y'all know I usually don't go live on Sundays, but I definitely want to bring this to y'all, man. So shout out to y'all. Appreciate you, Bob. Appreciate the super sticker, bro. Much love, man. Thank you, L'Oreal. Appreciate you. Much love to everybody, man. Shout out to my man Zion. Shout out to you, Boot Camp, so-called black man. Salute. Shout out to all the visionaries. Shout out to everyone for coming through. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, man. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. But remember, fellas, you are a curse breaker. You are a curse breaker. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.